Hey guys, fly with me as a first time flyer flying from Nigeria to Hangzhou, China. So it's currently 6:12 a.m. and I'm heading to the airport to catch my flight by 8 a.m. Look at me talking about catching flights. I feel like a CEO. So this is me heading to the airport, and guys, I'm so blessed flying for the first time ever, and I'm checking two boxes off of my bucket list. I'm flying local and international flights. So I am currently in Abuja and I'll be flying from Abuja to Lagos, and in the Lagos International Airport will be where I will be flying to Hangzhou, China. So this is me heading to the airport. Enjoy. Okay guys, so it's currently 6:36 a.m. Arrived at the airport relatively early. And guys, when I tell you I blacked out from excitement because I barely got any videos or any clips of the pre-flight arrangements, the whole weighing of the bags and the whole thing. And as excited as I was, I can't deny how stressful it was as well, because we were rushed into this flight like it was going to take off the next second, but it still ended up being delayed. Anyways, fast forward, this is me on a shuttle bus heading to the location of the plane I'm going to be flying on. And if you're a first time flyer as well, consider this a manual, a guide, a tutorial on first flight. So I experienced this so you don't have to be confused. So yeah, got off the shuttle bus and we go on a line and we're about to board. And we are boarded, seated and belted. Guys, I can't lie when I tell you this local flight was so unmemorable. It was underwhelming. Like, I felt I would have had more fun trekking to Lagos because God, I was worried if this was how my international flight was going to be, then I was in for a very bumpy ride, because the plane was so small. The seats were together. I felt walking down the aisle, I felt like I was in a small pipe.
Fly us to Lagos, he'll get back to you actual weather conditions and arrival time at Lagos. On behalf of the crew, thank you for choosing Ibome. We hope to see you again on future flights. We expect a smooth flight to Lagos, but expect some light turbulence every now and then. Nothing to worry about. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with us. Sincere apologies for this slight delay. We needed to replenish our reservoir. Hopefully we are fully done and set to depart. My name is Josia. Thank you very much for your attention.
Guys, I kept looking at the window because even though the plane wasn't moving, it kept feeling like it was moving. I don't know what this feeling is called. But eventually we got to moving, and guys, unfortunately I wasn't by a window seat, so I couldn't record the plane takeoff. But for my international flight, on both my initial flight and the connecting flight, I was by a window seat. And I can assure you that whenever a window seat sees me coming, it'll run the other way because it did not have a moment of rest. So guys, I managed to get that view though. It was something, I guess. I was so over this flight I couldn't wait for it to land. Eventually we were on the ground, landed, and it was time to get off the plane. got into the shuttle bus that would take the new arrivals in the local airport, which I would have to wait for my bags, get my bags, and go to the international airport. And if you're familiar with the Lagos International and Local Airport, you will know that it's quite a bit of a distance, I would say. So it's currently 9:32 a.m. at the moment, and my international flight is by 5:30 p.m. So I have a lot of time to spare. I have roughly about 8 hours, and this is me heading to the international airport. So I arrived at the international airport, and guys, airports are so stressful. I tell you, I arrived even before my airline stand opened, so I was basically there before everyone else. And I didn't have to worry about taking anything out of my bag because I weighed my bag in my previous flight, the local flight, so I was certain of how much it weighed, and that wasn't going to be any trouble to me. This is me just taking random clips or videos to send to my family to let them know I arrived safely. So fast forward past immigration and searching, and it was just a long, hectic, boring process. So this is just a quick bathroom break, and I am heading to the location of my flight where I'm going to be boarding my flight. And guys, the distance was very long. This entire clip was just me walking, basically. Eventually got to where I'll be boarding, and there's another search process where our hand luggages will be searched, and yeah, the last process before boarding the plane. Guys, finally boarding the plane, and you're probably wondering why I have so many sweaters in hand. It's because my mom told me that when the plane lifts off and is in the sky, it'll be very cold, so she told me to bring 3 sweaters. Guys, I was ready to go on this plane shirtless because having to walk that distance to board the plane, I was sweating like a crazy person. So finally boarding the plane, yeah, yay. So guys, it's currently 5:19 p.m. and my flight is going from Lagos, Nigeria to Dubai, and in Dubai we'll have a 5 hours 15 minutes layover, and from Dubai we're going to Hangzhou, China on the connecting flight. And my flight from Lagos to Dubai should be about 10, roughly 11 hours, and from Dubai to Hangzhou should be about roughly 12 hours. So we are boarded on the plane, and yeah, I'm seated next to a window this time, so enjoy this clip of the plane taking off. And after only a couple minutes we were thousands of feet in the sky. And guys, when I tell you I blacked out, I was so exhausted the night before today, I didn't get any sleep, so I this was me waking up and realizing, yo, I'm in the sky right now. I'm in the sky right now. I know you're probably thinking, like, weren't you in the sky for the local flight? I mean, yeah, but it wasn't really like premium sky, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Anyways, it also got me thinking, like, I'm going to be in the sky for the next 10, 11 hours. What am I going to be doing in the space of that time with my phone on flight mode? And then I realized, yo, there's a TV here. So I can actually watch movies to keep myself company, and I watched some of the most anticipated movies that I haven't gotten to watch or haven't had time to watch, and it was fun. What was going through my head right now is, yo, I'm starving. And in the shortest minute we were given a menu. Who says God doesn't answer prayers? So this is just me. I told you this window is not going to have a moment of rest. And this is me still watching my movie. And this is me just happy to be here for reals. I was just chilling. It's me just happy to be here and waiting on my food. Guys, it's been a hot minute and it was getting dark out, and I remember that, yo, this menu is still in my hand. Where's the food? I mean, look out the window. It's literally dark out. Look. Eventually the food came, and guys, I was hungry, but I wasn't really hungry, if you know that feeling, because I was already satisfied from excitement. And I mean, if this wasn't such a great day, the food portion size would have been questionable, but I ate it and it was so filling. It was so filling. This is just me sipping on some orange juice. And guys, I've had so many orange juices, but when you're sipping an orange juice on a plane in the sky, it hits different. You should try it if you've never tried it before. You should. And guys, I didn't think my taste buds were configured for foreign food, but the meal was quite nice. It was really nice even. I liked it. I loved it. I loved it. It was nice. Airplane food. I've heard so many bad things about airplane food, but this was nice. This was quite nice. This is me just happy to be here. Look at me smiling. Look at me smiling. Anyways, apparently my mom was right. It got a little chilly on the plane. Definitely not 3 sweaters chilly, but it got a little cold and I took my sweaters off before, but I'm putting them back on. Yeah. Guys, I was way too excited to sleep. I didn't get a moment of shut-eye. And we got served snacks and we would be landing in Dubai shortly.
An emergency exit on landing. Please leave all your personal belongings behind when you leave the aircraft.
Please enjoy this clip of the plane landing. Dubai is so bright. Look at those lights. So many lights. Yeah, so got off the plane and went into the shuttle bus that would take us to the airport building where we would wait our layover period. Okay, so fast forward past immigration. I am heading to my gate where I would be waiting 5 hours 15 minutes for my connecting flight, basically my layover period. This is me heading to my gate. So got to my gate and it was exactly 6 a.m. in the morning in Dubai. I knew the wait was going to be long, so I already prepared myself mentally. And I texted my family to let them know I got to Dubai safely. And I was awaiting my connecting flight. And guys, thanks to my cousin Patricia Ibe, who was a big part of making all of this possible, by the way, I realized I had lounge privileges. And guys, I went to the buffet and they basically asked me what do I want and I said yes. I wanted the full experience. I had everything. You see that beans thing right there? That was a bad idea. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Very bad idea to have before a flight. Bad idea. And guys, I learned about this lounge thing really close to when my flight was going to depart. So it was a risk to leave my gate to go to the lounge. But what do you mean I'm not going to use my lounge privilege? So I took the risk. My cousin was like, are you sure you want to go? I was like, yup. That was probably foolish of me though, but yeah, I did, and I got back to my departure area just at the nick of time and was able to catch my flight, thankfully. And in no time I was on a shuttle bus and heading to the aircraft that would take me to Hangzhou, China. And guys, quick question. Does this count as having visited Dubai? Like, can I say I've been to Dubai? Because my connecting flight was at Dubai. You know what? I don't care. I've been to Dubai. I've been to Dubai. What do you mean? So got to the location of the aircraft, and you see the security or whatever the hell this guy is. He's very unserious. He was on his phone and I think he got carried away because everyone got on the aircraft and I was still stopped for some reason. But anyways, yeah, the devil is not going to use me today. So I patiently waited, and I mean, look, everyone is on the plane already. Funny guy. Anyways, we got on the plane. Yup. And guys, I bet you can tell from my face I was exhausted. So got into the plane, found my seat, and the moment I sat down, I believe I took off. I slept. I didn't even realize when the plane took off. I slept. I was so exhausted, so very exhausted. Dubai was a lot. There was not a moment of rest in Dubai. You had to stay awake. You had to stay awake. Look at me. I was exhausted. I just woke up. And in no time, I had food in front of me. So guys, I demolished the food and this happened. This happened. Yeah, it was this was bad. This was bad. My stomach was a mess. Guys, remember the curry? The curry back at the buffet? Yeah, it was happening. It was happening. And you know the really weird thing is, I haven't used the airplane bathroom since. Even on my first flight, I didn't use it once. Number one, number two, and I'm someone that goes number one frequently. but I didn't use it even once. My bladder was cooperating. I didn't use the bathroom in my 10 hours of um, flying. In my first flight, I didn't use the bathroom once. And guys, see me right here? This was when the airplane was slowly starting to feel like a bus. The airplane was slowly starting to feel like a bus. I had to close that blind. And the view I once cherished is now upsetting me because I was done. My stomach was upset. I was tired. It was a lot. It was a lot. I'm not taking this for granted. I'm very lucky to be here, but damn, the journey was long. And shortly after, we got served a light snack, and guess what I did? I ate it because I have no pity for myself. Yeah, I'm getting the full experience, guys. If I perish, I perish. If I perish, I perish. We're eating this while it's hot and on the plane. Yes, the full experience, no compromises. Like, guys, my stomach was a mess, and I didn't want to go to the bathroom because occasionally they would say, the pilot would be like, yeah, everyone strap yourself to the seats, there's light turbulence. And what if I'm in the bathroom and there's turbulence? What the hell am I going to do? Am I going to strap myself to the toilet? Nah, so I just sucked it in and tolerated. And yeah, we're about to land, fortunately. I was starting to see the bright city of Hangzhou just below us, and that was a good sign. You know, land finally after 13 hours. Finally, my feet would be in a new country and on land and in a new country. Wait, we can all see that, right? Is that a sun in the night sky? I'm only just taking note of this, rails. You know, looking at it, I thought it was a light tower, but there's no way a light tower will be way up this high, so... a sun. It's weird. Hangzhou, China, finally. Hangzhou, China, finally. We made it, guys. The voyage is complete. And guys, you know the funny thing is, the moment my feet touched the ground, I felt ease in my stomach. And arriving in China, there's a lot to be done because I needed to make an arrival card and get past immigration. And making an arrival card, guys, I felt like a primitive caveman because all through the airport was just scan this and scan that, the screens and technology and lights, and yeah, that's not something I'm used to, but thankfully, yeah, your boy is resourceful and very adaptable, so I was able to conquer that obstacle. Anyways, we got past immigration. Immigration weren't allowed to use any like recording devices, so I wasn't able to get like clips of that. But after immigration, I went to get my bags, and that was it. also walked through the airport for a little bit because Hangzhou airport was really nice, guys. It was very nice. Like, there were so many layers and so many parks, so many elevators, so many levels. It was a maze, but it was nice. It was very nice. So finally finished exploring the airports, booked a DD, was waiting on the ride, and yeah, DD is basically like China's version of Uber, and nice cars come to pick you up, guys. Nice, really nice cars come to pick you up. And yeah, this is Hangzhou at night. Hangzhou is a very beautiful city. It gave off the vibe of, you know, post-apocalyptic movies where a really nice city is starting to get claimed by nature, and you can see green patches, but you can still tell the city is like a really nice city. And that was the vibe Hangzhou gave me anyways, at least the part of Hangzhou I saw. But yeah, also I made this recording because this is literally 5 AM in China, guys. This is literally, it's so bright out already at 5 AM. And this is me heading to my city. Yup, looks like we've come to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do the YouTube stuff, you know, like subscribe, share, pray, call your mom, cry, watch your dog, and all the good stuff. Don't forget to share. And yeah, see you in my next video, guys.